Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be giving you part two of the May 30th, 2022 new Moon in Gemini transit. And first off, okay, this is going to fall at 9 degrees Gemini. Now, as far as Sabian symbols go, this could suggest the beginning of doing something with more dedication. It could be, this is a degree of healing those that have some kind of physical debility. Now, the fact this is making a sextile to Chiron and Aries may help reinforce and reaffirm this. Now, this is also going to be close to the fixed star Aldebaran, and this can suggest that one may start something with much fortitude and courage, which leads to prosperity, accolades, and perhaps even greater popularity. Now, however, keep in mind that this fixed star can also be associated with deadly adversaries. Now, it's also important to look at the electional aspects this makes, as this could impact its delineation and interpretation. This is going to make a sextile to Jupiter in pioneering and enterprising Aries. Now, this could give added luck, fortune, and prosperity to what someone may embark on during this new moon in Gemini. This may also manifest in a good opportunity to begin to be more inquisitive, which is Gemini, regarding something Jupiter related, such as higher education, publishing, or foreign travel. Now, being in Aries, this may be done with more motivation and little hesitation or procrastination. Now, this could also favor beginning the writing of something that could be published. And the sextile it makes to Mars in Aries can give added courage, enthusiasm, and initiative for embarking on a Gemini related endeavor. Now, another thing, what's significant as well, are other electional transits that take place at the time of this new moon, because they will be intensified since they're taking place at this time. Now, the thing is, Mars and Aries will be making a close conjunction to Jupiter. Now, this may add more energy to the new moon. Add more energy to the new moon because what it is, when you have Jupiter conjunct Mars by itself, that can manifest in the enlargement or expansion of energy. And with this being in Aries, it could involve something combative, or like a combative or volatile sport. It could be something like karate or boxing or judo, wrestling, as some examples of volatile sport. I would say football could qualify, or even in other areas related things such as firefighting, arson investigation, welding, carpentry, and even surgery. Now, keep in mind, though, that conjunctions are neutral. And on the negative side, this could also manifest in the enlargement of actions that are volatile, including gunfire and shootings. Now, another thing I'm going to look here in a second, see the other electional aspects this is making to my natal chart. Yeah, and it's important to look at the other electional transits to your natal chart, because they can be amplified since they're taking place at the same time as this new moon. Now, transit North Node in Taurus will be making a close conjunction to my ascendant. Now, this could indicate that I may have to address and confront issues with the physical body. It could be something Taurus related, such as something the throat, the neck, the esophagus, or thyroid. And there may be vitality issues that need to be looked at. And those Taurus rising latent powers of endurance may not be as readily available as usual. Now, also, the transit Black Moon will not be far from my natal Sun in Cancer. Now, the Black Moon can be associated with trauma. The Sun has a connection as well with the physical body. There may be issues with the chest, the breast, the ribs, the stomach, and even water retention. And also keep in mind that the Sun also rules the right eye in males, and I'm already experiencing floaters of the left eye, which started when the transit Black Moon Lilith was in close proximity to my natal moon, which of course rules the left eye in males. Now, the Black Moon Lilith also, that can have a tendency to darken things. And another thing too is that transit Jupiter in Aries, will be making a square to my natal Mercury in Cancer. Now, by itself, the transit could manifest in being overly optimistic or enthusiastic regarding mental plans and short journeys. And with Aries involved, it could be tied into impulsiveness and being overly spontaneous. And the thing is, with my Mercury being in Cancer, it could be tied into short journeys associated with a change in my home life, my home residence. And I need to make sure that if I do decide to change my residence around this time, that at this time I really need to just really think of possible repercussions prior to making the move official, and looking at the all the positive elements and negative aspects of doing so, and evaluate it. And also too, on this day of the new moon, which is of course is May 30th, 2022, there's going to be some introduction to wheel pottery class held at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. The new moon, of course, can be embarking on new beginnings, and this is the first day of that class. Gemini is associated with dexterity and strong use of the hands. Now, this could be more auspicious since the beginning of this class falls on the same day as the new moon in Gemini. Another thing, too, is that I noticed that this new moon in Gemini is going to fall on Memorial Day. And Memorial Day is the day in which people mourn, they honor, they eulogize those that perished while serving in the U.S. Armed Forces. Now, I believe that those that communicate about this on this day, whether it's through writing or speaking, it can yield very positive results. It may be more recognized by others, whether it's a simple Facebook post, it could be a YouTube video, or it could simply be an article that somebody composes on an online blog. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.